If Lewis had been anywhere but in the hospital, he would be alive today. He died because he was in the hospital. It was the one place we could not get him the medical attention he needed.
What happened to my daughter was the fault of the hospital.
Absolutely terrified. The doctor's telling me, my child's gonna die. That's the first moment I realized that he really hurt my son.
You feel guilty for every breath you take.
We were told he was the best neurosurgeon in the hospital. He was the only neurosurgeon in the hospital.
Worst thing that we've done in healthcare over the years is, to be honest, we've been lying to patients. We've been not telling them the truth.
If we don't talk about our mistakes, we're doomed to repeat them over and over and over again. So we have to have transparency and admit that we made a mistake in order to know what to do to try and prevent that mistake from happening again. And if we don't do that, shame upon us.
Hundreds of thousands of medical malpractice claims have been filed over the last 30 or 40 years, and yet we find ourselves in a situation where we say that American medicine is not as safe as it should be.
Why do you need a court system to tell you when you've acted badly? We know when we've acted badly.
The data is now showing that in the immediate aftermath of an adverse event, of a catastrophe, of unnecessary harm, that you can maintain trust between patients and families and care providers if you provide ongoing, honest, and effective communication with those patients and families.
We talked about what had happened and how the hospital had stepped in and acknowledged the error and everything. It was like no one could believe that. They said, that doesn't happen. The hospital doesn't do that.
I think one of the most important points that we could take around these types of cases is, while they're very unfortunate and we need to learn from them, it's also very important that we do the correct thing after the fact.
It's human to make mistakes, but it's even more important as a human to recognize mistakes have been made and be willing to change and get better.
He said, don't blame yourselves. This is our fault. This is our responsibility.